grew up on Marvel Comics, but only recently did I realize that some of them have pretty good taste when it comes to cocktails. Let's take a look at some drinks from the Marvel Universe. First up is Doctor Strange, who could often be found at the tiki-inspired bar with no doors ordering a Mai Tai. So let's learn the original Trader Vic's Mai Tai, starting with 3/4 of an ounce or 22 mils of fresh lime juice. Next, we're going to need some rich, simple syrup, which is 2 parts sugar to 1 part water. We're going to add 1/4 of an ounce or about 7 mils to the glass. To that, we're going to add some orgeat, which is like an almond syrup. Now, I make a homemade version of this in my mocktails video, but here we're going to use just a store-bought version that I like. Add 1/4 ounce or another 7 mils. Then we're going to add 1/2 ounce or about 15 mils of dry curacao, which is like an orange liqueur. Now the Mai Tai is meant to show off your rum, so here I'm going to be using some Jamaican pot still rum, 1 ounce or 30 mils in the glass. Then we're going to add another ounce or 30 mils of this rum Martinique. Now this rum blend was used when the original rum from Trader Vic's recipe was no longer available. Okay, now we need our crushed ice. We're gonna need about 12 ounces of crushed ice. We're gonna put about 10 cubes into a Lewis bag and just smash the crap out of it. Add all of that crushed ice to a shaker tin and throw in a couple full cubes just to give it a little texture when you shake it up. Shake until you get a nice frost forming on the outside of that tin, and then dump the whole thing into a double old-fashioned glass. Now, it wouldn't be a tiki drink without a fancy garnish. You're going to take that half lime that you used for the lime juice and float it on top of the drink, then grab some mint, smack it across the top of the glass to get that aroma, and tuck it in behind the lime. It's meant to look like a little island with a tree growing out of it, but if you happen to have this sweet Doctor Strange tiki mug, even better. I'm really not sure why a Doctor Strange tiki mug exists. It seems a little too perfect for this video, but whatever. We're gonna dump in the Mai Tai and have a sip. Cheers. Oh my god, that is the best Mai Tai I've ever had. It is perfectly balanced. The rum really comes through. I could drink like 10 of these. Alright, what else do we have from the Marvel Universe?
I would like a vodka martini, please. Very dry with olives, a lot of olives, like at least 3 olives.
2 vodka martinis, extra dry, extra olives, extra fast. Make one of them dirty, will you?
Alright, Tony Stark has given me an excuse to make my first martini on this channel, so we're gonna make this with vodka per his request. And we're gonna be stirring this, not shaking it James Bond style. And we're gonna make it dirty, that means with olive brine. So we're going to start by adding 2 ounces or 60 mils of vodka to a mixing glass. Next we need our dry vermouth. Now he ordered this extra dry, which you might think means extra dry vermouth. But dry actually means not sweet. So ordering it extra dry means ordering it with less vermouth. So instead of the normal 1/2 ounce, we're only going to add 1/4 ounce or about 7 mils. Alright, now let's get dirty and add our olive brine. This is really to taste. I'm going to add 3 bar spoons here, but add however much you like. Alright, now it's time to chill and dilute the cocktail by stirring it, and with any good martini you want this cold, so we're going to stir it for at least 45 seconds. Now for my martinis, I like to use a chilled Nick and Nora glass instead of a martini glass. Just strain the drink in. You'll notice a bit of cloudiness from the olive brine. Pepper wanted lots of olives. She said at least 3. Let's be a gentleman and give her 4. Now it wouldn't be a good martini without a nice twist of lemon on top, so go ahead and express the oils from a lemon rind on the top of the drink. Alright, the vodka martini, extra dry, extra olives, extra fast. Cheers. This is actually super refreshing. I do like a dirty martini. That saltiness from the brine is really nice. I think I prefer it with gin, but this is not bad. Alright, we got time for about 1 more drink. Let's see it.
Jesus, Wolverine, seeing you like this just breaks my damn heart.
Alright, pause, enhance. Yep, that's an empty bottle of Fireball. Oh, Logan, you troubled soul. Alright, now I know that X-Men isn't technically part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it is still Marvel, and a good excuse to make homemade Fireball, so let's go. Take a bottle like this and add half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes to give it a little heat. Then we're gonna add some honey to sweeten it up a bit, and holy crap. Learn that patience is a virtue and slowly add about 130 grams or a little less than half a cup of your honey. To get that cinnamon flavor, we're gonna drop in 6 whole cinnamon sticks. Now let's get that swimming in booze with one 750 milliliter bottle of bourbon. Dump the whole thing in. Give it a shake in a non-suggestive manner and then let it sit for about 24 hours. A wise man once said this will allow the flavors to really get to know each other. After that, take a fine mesh strainer and a funnel and strain out the little red pepper flakes and cinnamon. Alright, this is some fancy fireball, and it deserves better than just taking it as a shot. So let's pour this high-class hooch over a large ice cube in a rocks glass. Plus, it's a bit higher proof than your average fireball, could use a bit of dilution. Alright, let's give it a go. Cheers. Ooh, that is spicy and sweet and full of cinnamon. That is actually pretty damn tasty. Highly, highly recommended. So if you like Marvel recreations and deep voice torsos making things for you, I highly recommend checking out Binging with Babish. In this video, he makes the chicken paprikash from Captain America Civil War. It is awesome.